Okay, good. I'm live on YouTube now. And so we got a good old $5 Friday, $5 Friday. Okay. Who you jamming? You know, I always have to jam. Somebody got to jam. If I don't jam, who will? Who will? Okay. So let's go ahead and get started here. When we do this $5 Fridays, we want to ask direct questions. These are mini readings, so don't feel like I'm going to dive into the depths of the spirit for 45 minutes, as I normally do. But sometimes we can do this for a general question or just general, whatever the spirit has to say. Okay, we have Melanie on the list first. Melanie, clarity regarding work. Okay, what specifically is going on with the job? Is it about you wondering if you need to stay at the job or move forward from the job? Okay. All right, divine source, divine spirit. We've already called in the ancestral spirit team. They are present. They are here. Spirit, we're going to tap in. Totally changing field. Okay. Hey, Corey. Spirit, we're going to tap in first for Melanie. Spirit, Melanie is asking for clarity regarding her job and whether or not she needs to stay at the job or what's going on here in the energy of the job. Okay. Yeah, Melanie, let's just go ahead and get started and look at this. We got the Knight of Cups in reverse, which lets me know that there is an untrustworthiness about this job. Okay. It doesn't feel safe, emotionally safe, doesn't feel reliable. It feels like it's some shifty, shady things going on. We got the Three of Cups in reverse, which means that there are groups of people who are cliquish and they are, working together and gossiping and it's just a negative energy. We got the Eight of Swords in reverse, which lets me know that it's limiting you. And so, Spirit, with all that being said, stay or go. Spirit said the Death card. It's time to transition and change. The Death card flew out. It's come to the end. There's nothing else that you can get from this space. Okay? So pick your right foot up when your left foot's down. Come on, legs, keep moving. Don't lose no ground. Ease on down the road. Yeah. You're having a hard time finding another job. Okay. I definitely would suggest you do an abundance working. Screen record this. You want to let me know when you're screen recording. Or you may already be screen recording. That's what I would do. I would keep a screen record on. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to get you 2 herbs, basil, and I want you to get devil shoestring. Okay, basil and devil shoestring, child. You can order it. Well, hold on. Let me see. Scratch that. Get basil and get a herb called gravel root. It's not an herb. It's called gravel root. Okay, and you can easily find this. Okay, so basil, gravel root, and cinnamon and honey. All right, you want to get that. You want to get you an orange. Cut that orange in half. All right, lay it flat on top of an intention. So if you're writing, you're wanting a new job, you're trying to call in a job, you're going to write out that prayer and that declaration of you getting that new job. all right, with the right paste, so forth and so on. What you'll do is you'll put that orange on top of that paper and light you a blue candle next to that. Okay, you light you that blue candle, and when you light it, take something that belongs to you, so a little piece of your fabric, and burn it in the flame. Okay, that is targeting the working towards you, and you let that candle burn all the way down. And when it's done, you go ahead and you take the orange and you put it out in nature. Okay, we're gonna call in that abundance. Basil is really great for calling in new jobs, new abundance period. And so is gravel root. Okay, gravel root is good at that as well, good for that as well. Okay, you're welcome. Nina, and then I have Devin, then Jacqueline, then Khadijah, and then Cinnamon. Hi, Nina. Hey, y'all. Hey, Mana. How you wellness? Hey, Kiara Dawson. Where's Nina at? I'm here. Oh, that's you. Wondering if my sister's case. Need some work, or should I let it be like root work? Okay. All right, divine source, we're switching up here. Ancestors, thank you for clearing the room with those other energies. All right, Spirit, let's get some clarity for Nina and whether or not her sister's court case needs some root work, or should she just let it be? Spirit, what do we have to say about that? It's the energy of the court case. Okay. Um yes. Yes. Um what you can do, um you can go to a botanica and they have court case candles, but there's a herb that you want to get. You want to get galangal root, excuse me. Galangal root. Galangal. Galangal root. And also some tobacco if you can, pure tobacco. And again, all this can be ordered on Amazon. Listen, I'll be trying to put y'all on. Everything I tell you, you can get from Amazon. Okay. Both of those can be used for court cases. And so, what you would do is sometimes people surround the candle with the herbs. I like to put the herbs in the candle. Okay. So, you want to write your prayer and your petition down on paper. All right. Whatever the color of the candle is, that's the color ink that you want to write in. Okay. About the court case going in her favor, so forth and so on. You'll write that down. Then what you'll do is you'll load the candle with the herbs. Okay, with the root. You'll load the candle up with that. Okay, so that's poke a hole in it, put it in there. Sometimes people put it at the top, and whatever floats your boat or sinks your ship. But I like to put it in. All right. And if you can have something of your sister's though, like I said, like a little piece of fabric or something that belongs to her that you can burn over the flame, so you can target that court case energy towards her. Okay. But I feel as though do that to overcome that. You be putting us on. Thank you so much. You're so welcome. And I feel like you're going to be successful with the work that you do, so things can go in her favor. Okay. But it does, we do need that work to happen. Oh, I didn't even put the list thing up here. My God. YouTube just like, we can't get nothing. Sorry, YouTube. Okay. You're welcome. Next, I believe I got. Let me check my Gmail. Because I can't go by Cash App. Cash App. Don't be telling me the right thing. They'll be excluding all types of folks from the things. I can't sleep at night. Oh, that's so good news. Come on, praise report. Hold on, y'all. Next, I have who I just had. Nina. I got Devin next, but I just got an email from a client. I got the job. I could not wait to share the good news with you because you have helped me so much. I'm so excited because I get to do what I love and be compensated well for doing it. Um, Again, I want to thank you so much for all your teaching. Just make yourself available. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm so happy. Now I'm going to go cry because I'm not going to cry out here because I'm a thug, but I'm going to go cry. A year ago, you helped me get my place here. This is true. I remember that. I remember that. Come on. I remember that. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm happy for everybody because we're trying to what? Elevate. Okay, Devin, I think you commented and said for yours, is the new business venture the right move, totally switching fields? Okay, let's look into that, Devin. Peace, Miss Cat. All right, Devin, let's see. First of all, what y'all not finna catch me out here is crack lip. Let's start there. Moisture. Lift me up. Tough day. All right. Just sit here a while, child. You will receive an increase. Okay. Divine source, divine spirit. We're connecting here with Devin's energy. Devin spirit is switching fields or considering switching fields. Could we make sure that this is the right move for Devin? This will be a move that will give him financial stability and things of that nature. Let's get some clarity surrounding that. Devin, let me clarify something real quick. All right, Spirit, could you show me a yes, please? All right, Spirit, could you show me a no? All right, Spirit, let me get clear about this here. Okay. So, okay, the Ace of Pentacles is the King of Cups reverse here, which also have the Six of Swords in reverse, which is literally the card that's about transition and movement. That's in reverse as to say that this is gonna actually be more of a delay than it would be something to progress to. Now, my question is this something that you would be switching in and doing full time? because perhaps there's something that can change in that spirit. Um, with this, we're looking at the career change. Um, could Devin do that career change part time? Yeah, no, the spirit is saying no, Devin. What were you switching into? Devin is like, I'm blowing everything up. That's weird. What were you switching into? That's weird. Switching into food. Like food, like I'm putting out a season. Okay. So you're gonna release the design is done. So you're releasing a product, but you're not switching into this field. Like you're not stopping what you're doing and just jumping into this field. Oh, oh, I am stopping. Oh, you're stopping what you're doing and then jumping into the field. Okay. So let me read about this in a different way. Okay. Because we have the Queen of Swords here, which is a positive thing about the the mindset. So let me read about this a different way. Now that I'm clear on that. I think well, let me just read on this spirit. Let me understand the success of this product, spirit. All right. Okay, Devin. So now let's look at this. In the space of the releasing of the product, that's good. We got the Three of Pentacles upright, which talks about success from collaboration. We also have the Fool card here, which speaks about new beginnings, okay, and new opportunity. Now, the issue would come in. Oh, it's a collab. Okay, so good. Reading from the vein of switching and solely doing that at this time, that would not be a good thing. Okay. But as it pertains to the product and this collaboration, that's good. Okay. So that's okay. That's good. From the vein of like completely switching into the to that industry and just doing that, that's not something that you're able to fully do at this time. But the releasing of the product, that's good. That's good and successful. Okay. We got to be clear. So I was like, the spirit is saying that's a bad that's a bad decision. But I got you. Okay, come on, seasoning. And what type of seasoning is it? What's the flavor profile? Come on, Holy Ghost pepper. All right. Oh, child. Good, good and spicy. I live for a spice. Okay, I have Jacqueline, then Khadijah, then Cinnamon, then Kiara, another Kiara, and then Dejana. Citrus lemon, great on chicken, fries, etc. Okay, yeah, that's good. Good collaboration. Yeah, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm talking to TikTok. I got TikTok on my phone. that's yeah. I'm talking to TikTok on my phone. Y'all like, is this previously recorded? No. Okay, where's Jacqueline? I see Jacqueline on YouTube. Okay, Jacqueline, what's the question? What are we looking into? Hey, Jacqueline. That's good. All right. Well, I would definitely be picking me up some Holy Ghost pepper. Holy Ghost pepper, Holy Ghost pepper, Holy Ghost pepper. Direction on career. Okay. So that we could make this specific, are you looking to change careers, or you want to see what if this career is correct for you? What is it about the career? Should you continue? Just give me a clarifying question on that. I love that. I love that. Sorry, I just read the email again. It makes me so happy to see people doing the work and then their lives reaching the betterment that they deserve. I that right there, that makes it worth it. 9 to 5, try to launch pad my hypnosis thing. Got you, Jacqueline. I should do it. Okay, I'm tracking. Okay. All right, divine source, divine spirit, please connect me to Jacqueline's energy. Spirit, show me something really fast, please. Okay, Jacqueline, with the hypnosis, um, have you already gotten like your certification and things like that? Do you already have that? So she go ahead and launch her, I guess it's hypnosis therapy, hypnotic therapy, hypnotherapy. Okay, so this is the thing here. When we make leaps and we make jumps, okay, we have to be able to endure all that comes with that, right? And that is not to say that you quitting your job was the wrong choice. It just comes with a list or a heap of there's every choice comes with its consequences, right? It comes with its uh, challenges, right? Doesn't mean you should not have done that. It just means that there are challenges that are abound. Okay. And I just got I had a Baptist moment. I, excuse me, pardon me. I have to tell the spirit thank you. Okay. So okay, what I will say is there is going to be a struggle. All right. But if your calling is in hypnotherapy, which you know that it is, then you need to go. Okay. The spirit, it was a quickening that happened. The spirit has led you to down that path, has showed you that's a part of your destiny. They showed me you researching things, Googling and looking for places to work in, okay, that do hypnotherapy. And so you will be able to find. However, um, that's gonna take some time. So you are going to have to rock out with the Uber thing, okay, um, for a little while. Um, and if you need to get a temp job, like a temp work from home job, I think that may be something you need to do. But we got to do what we have to do in order to, okay? And what we want to do is the hypnotherapy. There's just challenges along the way. So what I would suggest you do is to start looking for places. I think you need to launch your hypnotherapy, okay? Because you already have your certification. Go ahead and launch that. But also know that it's going to take you in a little bit of a grind season, okay? Which is okay. As an entrepreneur, I have had that. I've had a grind season. I've just came out of a grind season because I made my move, okay? And so this is not something that is uncommon or an indication of the wrong choice. It just means that this is what we have to do this morning. Jacqueline said, I had a well, so good job. Um, so what I see here is we got the Tower card in reverse, speaking of a personal transformation. Okay, I also see we got the Devil card upright, okay, with the Seven of Cups in reverse, which means that you're gonna have to really get the negative thinking under control. All right, because if you don't get that negative thinking under control, this is going to be just a bad experience. So keep your eye on the prize. Keep your eye on your practice, right? Keep your eye on the building of your hypnotherapy practice. As to say, yeah, the reason why I get up here and I work this job and I do this thing is so that I can do what I want to do. Okay. So that's the direction, but you do need to be launching the hypnotherapy. All right. It's going to be a little bit of a grind. Okay. But once we get that grind on, baby, grind on me. Let your mind take your time on me. It's going to be good. Okay. Take me to the water. Of course, I will go from grind on me to take me to the water. Okay. So just make sure we're keeping a positive mindset. We're keeping our head clear. We're using a lot of sandalwood and rosemary incense to help keep the head clear, the thoughts positive. We're burning some eye bright herb. Eye bright herb helps us to have a better outlook. Okay. There's even eye bright tea um, that can help us have a better perspective. All right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, Jacqueline, thank you. I have Khadijah. And then I have cinnamon. Khadijah, are you here? Hey, Khadijah. So you say clarity on moving. So tell me about it. On whether or not you should move, or are you looking at some places to move? And you're just trying to figure out which one. Ah, baby, grind on me. Relax your mind. Why am I singing that? I blame Jacqueline. Looking at some places to move. Okay. Gotcha. All right, Spirit. We're coming forth here. On behalf of Khadijah here to get some clarity on her move. First, Spirit. Um, show me what I need to see. All right, Spirit. Let me just see the energy and the mood for Khadijah. What's in the So, Khadijah, I want to start off by saying that the impulse, the need to move, all of that, that is right on point. We got the Chariot card upright. We got the Ace of Pentacles upright. All right. And we got the Emperor upright. All right. This is all indication of you taking charge, and the decision that you make will actually be a good financial choice for you. Okay. Um, I want you to think about, well, anywhere that you move is going to be a good choice. Okay. The things that you're considering, you're going to land exactly where you need to be. Okay. So it's not going to be a problem. I will say that the Spirit keeps making me think about water, or showing me something that has like a lake or a pond or some type of water, either in its name or next to or within the complex. I mean, within not the complex, within the space or vicinity. There's like a pond or lake or some type of water. That's not like a pool, but it's like a natural body of water or something, right? That I feel like will be a really, really great, a great place. But I think it's important to know that you're not going to make the wrong choice. You're not going to make the wrong choice. Okay. Um, and this is evident by way of the Ace of Pentacles here. Okay, and the Chariot here. Okay. So wherever there is this water feature, either in the name or there's water that's around the place, okay? A pond, a lake, a river, some type of water, okay, that is around or close to the area, okay? But you're not going to make the wrong choice. This is exactly the right time, and everything with the move is going to work out appropriately. It's all going to work itself out. It's going to be good. You're welcome, Khadijah. I'm happy for you. I love all this movement. There's a lot of transition and movement in the atmosphere. Okay. I have cinnamon. 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 Hi, Miss Drea. Cinnamon, cinnamon. Cinnamon, 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 cinnamon. Lift your hands. Cinnamon. Where's cinnamon at? Lift your hands. You know, even though I definitely don't rock with the church in any form, shape, or fashion anymore. But when I tell you, black church folks, we be real kooky. Lift your hands. That's it. That's it. Come on, come on. That's the church mothers. Come on. They come to arrest the spirit. Oh, they come to arrest the spirit. Do you hear me? They seize you. Where's Cinnamon at? Cinnamon King. Was she on the clock app? She on TikTok? Was she on the YouTube? Shut down. Well, thank God. Come on. That's the church. I'm telling you, they do to listen. They be in that thing. Loose and let we bind that right now in the name. Oh yes, loose that. Let it go. You like, ooh, child, we so kooky. Okay, I don't know where Cinnamon is. So I'm gonna move forward. I have to come back to Cinnamon. And I'm gonna do Kiara. Kiara, you said for your sister. Okay, what are we looking at for your sister? Kiara Smith. Well, I thank God. That is hilarious to me. When I tell you that thing tickles me, that tickles me. Come out of there. Come out. Come out of there right now. Herbs you should use for lunch. Yes. Yes. Basil. Basil for sure. Also, you can make these three. Do benzoin, benzoin, benzoin. She about to type it herself. Okay, Kiera, I got you. Benzoin, cinnamon, and basil. Okay. That right there is a good combo for businesses. Mm-hmm. Cinnamon, benzoin, and basil. Okay. And hold on. And I would say citrine crystal. Citrine and pyrite. Pyrite, Pyrite, pyrite. Those two crystals are really great for abundance and new business. Mm-hmm. Okay. And Devin, you are the Capricorn, right? So yeah, you got to know always working with herbs and stuff and incense because you got that Gemini. What you got the Gemini rising? Was that you that said the Gemini rising? I don't know. You got Gemini in there somewhere. Yes. Okay. And what's your moon? Cancer. Yeah. But working with herbs and incense, so doing smoke bowls or burning incense, burning the herbs is really good for you. Do you know what your Jupiter placement is? Find your Jupiter Mercury placement. Okay, here we go. Um, no, my best friend told me I was a witch. Okay, you know what? Don't worry about it. Kiata. Um, look it up. Look up your natal chart and find out your Mercury or Jupiter placement, because that's gonna help to determine what is best for you for the abundance work and how to do it, or which form of working would be best for it. Okay, Kiata. Divine Source, Divine Spirit, we're here to get some just a general message for Kiata and where her focus should be, or whatever it is that y'all need to communicate to her. Spirit, please connect me to her energy. To her energy. Okay, Kiata, let's start here. We got the Page of Cups upright. And when we have the Page of Cups upright, this is talking about new opportunities, but creative opportunities. Okay. And so, one thing you can't lose is your creativity. Cinnamon, I was calling you, Cinnamon. I'm going to come to you as soon as I finish this. Cinnamon eased on down the road. So, stay right here. Um, we got the creative opportunities. Yeah. So, you cannot lose your creativity. All right. You have to do something. You have to stay in alignment with your creative nature, period. All right. So don't fall into the traps of like, well, I got to do what is the practical thing to do. And I got no, you cannot fall out of love and out of connection with your creativity, because that is what's going to bring your opportunities. We got the Seven of Pentacles upright. Okay. Which means that your creativity is going to bring you the success long term. There are things that you haven't even seen yet, that the spirit is sending your way in alignment. It's okay, Cinnamon. It's sending your way in alignment with your creativity, right? That is for your betterment. So never, ever, 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 ever lose your creative power. Okay. Don't do that. That will put you in a negative space. The spirit also with the death card comes to speak about something new coming up for you. So if you're trying to get into something new or a new creative thing you're trying, the spirit wants you to lean into that direction. But they don't want you, because of your age and life circumstances, to think that you have to surrender your creativity to do something practical. No, don't lose that creativity. The creative people can make money too. Okay. All right. So they want you to keep that. Page of Wands upright is also an indication of you just staying inspired. So you need to be interacting with creativity. Um, so figure out what inspires you. Is it going to museums? Is it watching fashion shows? Is it watching spiritual, not spiritual, is it watching movies, artists? So first off, Okay, I'm back. I had to close it out and open it back up. Okay, so that's it. Figure out what inspires you and put yourself in front of that inspiration. Okay, but don't lose that creativity. I beg of you. All right. Okay, cinnamon. After cinnamon, I got Kiara. Kiara, I think it's the other Kiara that's on here. Thank you, Kiara. Cinnamon. What are we let me click this again. What are we getting some clarity on or reading on, cinnamon? I don't know what to ask. I just got too much going on. Okay. Let's see what you need to do. Let's see what the spirit says. You're welcome. That just cracks me up because when y'all say I got too much going on, I be seeing y'all sitting there with a cigarette, like, ooh, child. Okay, divine source, divine spirit. We're here connecting um, on behalf of Cinnamon here to get some information, some clarity here. And what is it that Cinnamon needs to know, understand, and or do at this time, spirit? Please connect me to Cinnamon's energy. Okay, Cinnamon, I want to start here. Okay, it's a lot here. I can definitely see that you have a lot going on. In particular, I can also see that there are people who have betrayed you. Okay, behind the back betrayal. But this is the situation. Okay, Cinnamon. The greatest betrayal is self-betrayal. And the self-betrayal comes in with this Empress card in reverse. I'm speaking to our with the High Priestess in reverse, speaking to our intuition. When we went against ourselves, okay, I feel as though your intuition is strong. Okay. And for some reason, your spirit will tell you there's something wrong here or something's not quite right. But because you can't figure out what it is, you be like, okay, well, we got to listen to the intuition. We got to get in line with the spirit, with our spirit, okay? Because there's some things here that could have been avoided if we would have listened to ourselves. All right. So, what I need for you to do is work on your intuition. This is within the third eye chakra. All right. Do your prayers, your meditations, your affirmations, all in that vein, all in that space of clarifying the intuition. Okay. Um, and listening to that, we got the star card here, which lets me know that you are very spiritual. You are gifted, you are tapped in and in tune. It's just you being in alignment with that in tuneness. And we also have there's an energy here of anxiety and indecisiveness. Okay, which is why we got to work on the third eye, because we work on the third eye, we can balance the mind. Okay, I want you to get you some rosemary incense, some sandalwood incense, and I want you to burn those incense or use those essential oils. That's going to help bring clarity to the mind. Now, on a separate note, we got the King of Wands up here, which talks about you being a visionary, okay, and you being a leader. All right. And so I want to implore you by way of the Spirit for to tell you that you need to put your focus on your vision and not on the foolishness. Okay? You need to refresh your vision for yourself, realign yourself with your vision, all right, and move in the direction of your vision. And anything or anybody that is not aiding, abetting in your vision, we're not going to give it no energy. Okay? So we got to clarify the vision and put our efforts and our focus back on the vision, because people will show up as distractors. They would do things that distract you. And now your sight and view of yourself, you don't have it. You just don't have it because your energy has been spent in other directions. All right. So that's what we need to do. So rosemary, sandalwood to help the mind. I also need for you to do a working with dragon's blood incense or dragon's blood resin. I need you to get you a protection candle. Okay, you can go to a botanic and get you one of them glass protection candle. And I need you to get you some dragon's blood. And I need you to get you some dragon's blood and some rue, R-U-E. You may see at the Botanica Ruda, R-U-D-A, Ruda. But it's R-U-E, rue. And if not, you can find that online on Amazon. Okay, what you want to do is you want to load that candle up with that dragon's blood and that rue. And I want you to write on a paper underneath it in red ink a powerful protection affirmation to remove anything that is working against you, to cover you, anybody that means you harm. We're going to block that. All right. I want you to write out a fierce protection prayer and then burn that candle on top of that protection prayer with the dragon's blood and with the rue. Okay. So third eye chakra, so we can get clarity in the mind. Sandalwood, rosemary will help to clear and balance the mind. Okay. Work on the third eye chakra as well as doing this protection work and put your focus on your vision. That's what deserves your energy. Okay, Cinnamon? Okay, I have Kiara. The other Kiara. I think this is Kiara Dawson. Okay, thank you. So much going. Thank you so much. Oh, going to the store to get now. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Because we got to get this energy together. Get it together. Get it together. Okay. Gotcha. All right, Spirit. What do we have showing up here? And I'm going to close my list also. Let's start there. Okay. Last night. So the last person on my list is going to be Andrea. I got Shawana and Dejana. So I'm on Kiara right now. Then I got Dejana, Shawana, and then I got Andrea. All right. Let's look. All right, Spirit, we're coming here on behalf of Kiara Dawson, Spirit. Get some clarity on what is it that Kiara needs to do, Spirit. What do we have showing up here first, Spirit? Kiara as it pertains to the job. Ooh. Kiara, I almost feel like I'm getting dizzy. Hold on. Okay. Okay, Kiara. So, couple of things here. There's an energy of confusion here. Okay. Now, like that. Hey, y'all ain't got to make me dizzy. Okay. How do we get like a one-on-one? Click the link in the bio. It should be bio.site/darcellandre. I think I put it in the bio. And that will take you to my booking. Okay. There's a confusion here in the head. I need you to do a head washing. Okay. The head, there's a lot of energy on top of your head, and there's difficulty in following and connecting with your intuition, and I feel confused. Okay, so I need you to do a head washing with some coconut milk, some rosemary, and some coffee. Okay, coconut milk, rosemary, and coffee. Okay. And I want you to put some tea tree in that as well. So tea tree oil, rosemary, coffee, coconut milk, and do a head washing. When you're washing your head, you're going to pray for the elimination of confusion. Okay? I eliminate the confusion. Okay? That's what the prayer is going to be dedicated to and focused on. Okay? So I want to start there. And I know that's true because the Ace of Swords comes up here in reverse. When our head is clear, it's easier for us to connect to or read our higher self and listen to our intuition because we're not getting confused. Oh, my list is closed. I'm sorry, self-care fairy. I just closed it. It was the $5 readings, but I'm coming on back on tonight. Okay. Now you need to do that, and things are going to come to you clearer. All right. But what I will say with the career is, are you moving out of a career? Are you advancing in your career? You know, like a change happening, or you making a progression or something? Because what I see here for the career, we got the Page of Pentacles upright, which means that there's a manifestation, something new, good, new information that comes, something new that's coming. Okay, that is gonna give you a good coin. It's gonna give you a good coin. Okay, so whatever this progression is that you're doing, this advancement, you're gonna get a good coin from this. I'm in school right now, getting ready to graduate. Okay, so that's the progression, that's the advancement. Okay. Um, but I'm also about to graduate. Are you gonna graduate as a yoga teacher too? Okay. So there's gonna be a good coin that comes here. So I want you to know that you can do both. There is the Hermit card here, which is gonna encourage, which is encouraging a form of entrepreneurship. So if you're also graduating, also as a yoga teacher, we need to start a business, even if it's something where it's just Saturday mornings, you get on, you do yoga, or you have your yoga, whatever classes or whatever. But that is something that needs to brew, and that's going to be extra income. All right. And then eventually what's going to happen is you're going to lean more into that holistic wellness full time. This is later, and this is in the future for you. Okay. Um, You're going to really lean into that. Okay. I see you really as like a spiritual baddie girl. I kind of see you in that space. Okay. But what I also see here is that what you're doing, what you're graduating in, the career that's going to give you, we got the 10 of Pentacles upright, which means that it's going to be financial security and long-term success. But this comes from both sides, the both what you're graduating, in school for, whatever you're in school for, you're graduating in that regard, but also in the yoga space. Okay. So this is you on the right track. Yes, I want to mix chiropractic school and have a whole wellness studio. Come on, because I'm tapped in. That's exactly what I see. That's what I said. Like, you're gonna start in the traditional way of whatever your schooling is, and then you're going to, that was that long-term thing. Like, you're gonna end up being this like spiritual, situation. So that combination, yes, that's it. You're on the right track with that. And that's what your focus needs to be. The love aspect is not that important, because the love aspect is gonna come with it. Come on, a wellness baddie girl, for real. Okay, come on, your holistic home girl. Come on, holistic home girl. Let me tell you something. If I was a woman, I would run off on the plug twice with that. Do you hear me? I would run off on the plug twice with that. Holistic home girl. What? That's everything. Okay, so that's what we have, Kiara. All right, let me look at my list who I have. Now wait a minute. Who slid in on this list? Mr. Veroni, I'm gonna let you slide in. Holistic homegirl is cute. That is cute. Okay, so hold on to that. Okay, I got Dejana. Oh my goodness. Then I got Shawana, Andrea, and then Mr. Veroni. Oh, that's my pop. Thank you, Darcel. Okay, no problem. Okay, so he gets special treatment. Okay. Okay, no problem. He'll get special treatment. Okay, let me see. Dejana. Dejana, what are we reading into, tapping into? What's the question? Mm, 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 mm. And whatever's important for me to know right now. All right. All right. Divine source, divine spirit. We're stepping here on behalf of Dejana to pull out what is important for her right now. Okay, Dejana. We have the Five of Cups, which shows up upright. And when the Five of Cups shows up right, this is talking about dealing with grief or a loss, and really just needing to get to a space of acceptance. So your assignment this month is acceptance. Okay. What is it in my life that I'm not accepting? Because the lack of the acceptance of the reality is what causes us to suffer. Okay. What is it about my life? What is it about the truth that I'm not accepting? What is it that I'm not accepting about the truth of what's going on or what has happened? Okay. So your word is acceptance. We also have the devil card, which shows up here. When this comes, this speaks about choices. This speaks about mindset. This speaks about negative thoughts. Okay. So you're also going to be dealing with the shadow self. All right. Doing some shadow work as well this month, because we got to see what we are being in resistance to, because that's what causes us the issue. We got the strength card in reverse, as to say that there's some raw emotions that you're going to be dealing with, but the what's happening is that you're going to be developing the inner strength. Okay. But what's very important though is for you to spend some time and ask your spirit team to assist you in what is it that I need to accept? And that word is not leaving me alone. Okay, it's acceptance. What is it that I need to accept that I am not accepting? Because once I get that, that's going to help me to move forward and to progress. So your word is acceptance. Okay. What is it that I'm not accepting about my situation? What is that I'm not accepting about my legacy, about my history, about my family? What is it that I'm not accepting? Because this is being a shackle to my progress. All right. Acceptance. Y'all know what I'm going to do? I'm going to open back up the text message readings because I stay close to my list and then the folks come in. Okay, definitely confirmed a lot. China's like, dear God. Okay. Tracy, I had just closed my list, Tracy. I'm sorry. Um, the text message reading was a lot was dope because people, whether I was on live or not, you hit that and then I do your reading and I'll text it to you. But we'll see about it. You're welcome. Come on, confirmed a lot. I'm glad. That's what you get for being late. It's okay. It is okay. Showing wherever the spirit leads with. Okay. All right, Shawana. All right, divine source, divine spirit. Please connect me to Shawana's energy. Okay, Shawana. All right, Spirit. What is the message that we have for Shawana? What is it that Shawana needs to know at this time? Can we get some clarity surrounding that? What does Shawana need to know at this time, Spirit? Okay, Shawana. The first thing that I want to know is how are you sleeping? There's an energy of exhaustion and of burnout. Okay. And it makes me feel like you are not getting the appropriate rest or the appropriate rejuvenation. So how are you sleeping? Because there's a quality of sleep here. Um, just Um, we got to do better with that, because what happens is, and a lot of us, we don't know this. I didn't know this until I learned about it. But the lack of sleep, that thing will wear you out. The wellness that you have today started yesterday. It started last night. And so sometimes we have to be mindful of eating before we go to bed, because when you eat before you go to bed, your body, your stomach uses all the energy to digest. And so you don't get all the energy that's necessary to rejuvenate, because your body's just trying to digest. Okay. And so I really want you to really correct that sleeping. All right. Really correct that sleeping. Give yourself a bedtime and stick to that, because you need that. And that's going to help balance the emotions and the mental space, because we're on the verge of a burnout, because I can feel you being tired. Okay. And even when it is a mental issue, or when I say mental issue, like stuff that you are dealing with mentally, whatever it is, the rest is required. Okay. What I can see also, though, is you're doing a lot of generational curse breaking. Okay, you have made several decisions to not follow in the footsteps of your predecessors, and you have decided to make shifts and change and break generational curses, okay, or generational patterns. All right, which is an excellent thing and tends across the board. Kudos to you, and you need to continue to do that. Okay. However, that burden can be heavy to bear. So that's why I need you to really get the self-care together. All right. I need you to know the difference between work and leisure. Work is something that you do to earn something. You're trying to work because you're trying to take care of responsibilities to remove them. Okay, I got you. Um Leisure is something that you're doing for enjoyment, for relaxation. All right. It should not be something that you're doing to attain something. All right. We got the Three of Pentacles here upright, which also lets me know that we got to embrace teamwork. All right. Some collaboration. Okay. And not being in a space of having to do things alone, because I also think that's where the exhaustion is coming from. All right. You taking care of responsibilities that don't have to do with you. You just carrying other people's stuff and yours. And it's like, damn, I can't carry my stuff and your stuff at the same time. Okay. So we got to get clear on that. So, but my main concern for you is the self-care. All right. Let's start by making sure we're getting the appropriate amount of sleep, because that's gonna balance out the hormones. That's gonna relieve the stress hormones that are released. That's gonna increase the serotonin, and the serotonin is directly responsible for our moods, right? Our positive moods. Okay. And so that's going to keep you well. But I really feel that this is an energy of exhaustion that is brewing. All right. That will shut you down suddenly. And we don't need that. So let's start by making sure we're taking the appropriate rest. We're drinking the appropriate water amount. We're taking care of ourselves, because otherwise you're finna be worn out and weary. You ain't no machine. Okay. So rest, rejuvenation, self-care. We got to get that, because you're determined, honey. You are independent. You will conquer a thing like that. And I know you will. But warriors need rest too. Okay. Thank you, Shawana. Okay. Next up, I have No fruit, no vacancy. I'm all sold out. I got Andrea, and then I got Mr. Veroni. All right, Andrea. I need clarity on a relationship, romantic, please. Okay. I got the chest. I got the chest out gently, gently. You can't give them too. You can't give them too much. Gently, gently. I can't give the people too much. They got to pay for that. And I'm not a hairy person. It's just my chest, so it just stops here. Gently, just a dab. Not to, you see, because this is too. We got to do gently. Just baby, tell me, is it me? Am I the problem? Andrea. Again, Andrea, just like I said, you're earlier with the cigarette. Divine Spirit, we're going in on behalf of Andrea here in this space. Would you please? We want to get some clarity here. What's going on here in the relationship, Spirit? Is Andrea the drama? Is it her? What's going on in the relationship? Okay, so let's start here. One, I feel like, so let's go with the good. I feel like this relationship here, Andrea said, I feel like the potential for this relationship is good. There's a good potential here when y'all are on the same page. But baby, the way that the disagreements are handled, there is just disharmony in the way that the disagreements, like we're at this point, we just, and there's a refusing to give in. There's a resistance to give. And so one of the things that I would definitely say is that, like I said, I see with this, I'm about to shout. It's just it's not it's like the differences and learning to respect differences, right? And we could say or to agree to disagree, but this is the problem here. We need to learn in the relationship that it's not me versus you, it's me and you against the problem. It's not me versus you, it's me and you versus the problem. And so we got to look at this as teamwork and collaboration against the problem. If y'all can make that shift, this relationship has the potential of being very successful. But that requires you to trust each other. That requires you to say, you know what? I'm not going to be in a space of thinking that this person is against me and I always have to prove and defend myself, because that is also a problem from both ends. There's a need to feel like you have to defend and prove yourself. If the relationship is loving and secure, then I don't have to prove. I have nothing to prove. I'm already here. This is the proof, right? And so I would have a conversation and I would make the decision, Drea, because you do that. Both of y'all are equal in the resistance. Okay. Y'all be like, okay, it'd be this person on this side of the room, you on that side of the room, and both of y'all like this facing the wall. Okay. So I think y'all need to have a conversation and say, listen, we need, if we're going to do this, we can't do this like we are trying to prove something to each other. We have to do this relationship as a team, right? It's not me versus you. I'm not trying to prove my worth to you. You're not trying to prove your worth to me because I'm not your mama. You're not my daddy. Okay. I'm not trying to prove myself to a parental figure that wasn't present, right? And why I'm worthy and why you should choose me. Okay. That's not what this is. Okay. I got to shave this mustache down because it be getting in my nose. I be feeling like there's something. Anyway, but that's this is not what this is. I have nothing to prove. You have nothing to prove. We need to come together and put our pride and our ego to the side and say, okay, there's an issue here. When there's an issue, what's the problem? The communication is the issue. I'm not attacking you. You're not attacking me. But we got to figure out how we can make this communication better because you thought this way, I thought that way, and that's a problem. Okay. So I would say have the conversation and get clear about if y'all really want to do this. And that is going to be requiring you to be willing to be a team, to be willing to put the ego down and be willing to say, anytime we have a disagreement, I'm not trying to be right, and you shouldn't try to be right. We should try to resolve. And when it comes to an apology, the apology comes because there's something that I did, whether it was justified knowing or unknown knowing, that made you feel hurt or feel some type of way. And I'm apologizing for that because I don't want to ever do anything that disturbs you. Right? That's what apology is. Apology don't mean I'm wrong because this ain't about being right. This ain't about being wrong. This is about resolving. Okay? But we got to fix the resistance. All right? And y'all need to make that agreement. I'm not going to be in resistance to you and you're not going to be in resistance to me. Okay? Okay. Got it, Drea? Drea's like, ooh. Okay? Because that's why it's a back and a forth. This or that. This, or that, this or that. This or that, this or that. Okay. All right. Now I got Mr. Veroni. All right, Mr. Veroni. Let me see. I saw you had commented something. I have some old problems that have been an obstacle for me. I need to know if I'm moving in the right direction to remove them. Okay. Mr. Veroni, do you know what your zodiac sign is? Like I'm a Leo. So you know what your zodiac sign is? Sag. Okay, Sagittarius. Okay. Come on, Sag. All right, divine source, divine spirit. Please connect me to Mr. Veroni's energy. All right. My spirit, show me what I need to see in particular dealing with the obstacles. And if he is moving in the right direction to resolve it. Here, what do we have? Sag, spell backwards for people. Wait, spell backwards for when they always trying to gaslight folks. Let me tell you something. That's taking me out. Okay. So here's the thing, Mr. Veroni. Here's the thing. First, I want to say on a personal level, separate from this, you operate with these walls up, okay? And part of it is the struggle of just being a Black man that is alive and that exists, okay? We have been conditioned to put up walls. We have been conditioned to try to tough things out by ourselves. And in that space, we don't communicate the struggles, the confusion, because we are taught that we have to deal with all of this by ourselves. And because that is the case, we navigate and live our life from a space of survival, and we don't know how to recognize when people are genuinely showing up trying to help us. Okay. I want you to put the dukes down. Okay. I want you to put the weapons down, and I want you to move to a place of accepting that I believe that God is bringing people who love me in my life, and those are the people that are here. Okay. And so I don't have to be on guard. I don't have to put the walls up. I don't have to be ready to defend myself, because I'm not in the point of life where I'm just trying to survive, right? I'm trying to thrive. Okay. So we got to put the walls and the defenses down. All right. So that people can feel better about trying to talk to you about things and help and assist you with things. Okay. So that's on the personal front. So I want you to know you're not in the fight no more. Okay. You're not just surviving. We're trying to get to thriving. And thriving comes by allowing others to love you and be present for you. Okay. I want to say that on the personal space, from a man to man to black man perspective. Okay. Continuing forward now, because we have that, I do see a couple of things here that is posing some problems here. All right. I see we got the Ten of Swords that shows up upright. Okay. When the Ten of Swords shows up upright, this is talking about endings. Okay. And so, in order for a new life to begin, we have to really be done with the things and the people of the past life. All right. So, my thing is, I'm not saying you got to cut everybody off from the past, from your past, but I have to say that you are not the same person today as you were then. Okay. So I need for you to make sure that you are putting strong boundaries in between you and those people, and you and that other way of living and existing. Okay. We got to put up the strong boundaries. All right. And what I want you to do, because you have that Sagittarius sign, and that Sag energy is a fire sign. And so fire, that element of fire, spiritually, that's an element that works really well with you. Okay. And so what I want you to do is all of the habits, all of the past mistakes, all of the past life experiences, whatever it is that is of the past that you no longer want to bring into your future, I want you to take your red pen, a sheet of paper, or however many sheets of paper you need, and I want you to write out all of those things, all the things that you no longer want to carry with you in this future, all the things that no longer serve you, all the things that you feel are stumbling blocks for you. I want you to write that down on paper. Okay. I want you to go right into your cabinet and get you some black pepper and some cayenne. You're going to write that stuff down on the paper. You're going to put that black pepper. Black pepper banishes and gets rid of. Cayenne pepper helps with the same thing, but speeds up the process. And you're going to fold that paper up. And I want you to take it and I want you to burn it somewhere. Okay? Somewhere away from your home, I want you to burn it. All right? And as you're burning it, I want you to affirm that past is no longer stumbling blocks for me. All of those issues are no longer present problems. I'm overcoming that. I'm moving through that. Okay? And this is no longer going to be something that holds me back. All right? I want you to do that. So once that is done, this is what you got to know. You have to be committed because there's a commitment issue here. There's a procrastination energy. There is a delay energy. There is an issue of commitment. All right. You have to say, when you burn that paper, I am committed to my betterment. I'm committed to my wellness, and I am willing to do what is necessary for me to get to that next level, to get to that next step. Okay. And you got to know that you're worth it. It's not too late. It's never been too late. There's not a such thing as too late. If there was, you wouldn't be having this conversation with me now. Okay. The time has not run out. The clock has not run out. It's never too late. You have to believe, and I wouldn't be telling you this if I didn't see it. I see a version of you that's very close to the future, close to your present. So we're not talking about 5 years down the road. We're talking about quickly, like in months. I see a version of you that is living in a level of happiness that you didn't even know was accessible to you. But that is because you are committing yourself to your betterment, to your physical wellness, to your mental wellness, to your spiritual wellness. There's a version of you that's there. Okay. And I see it. And so that means it's attainable. Okay. And you can do it. And you will do it. All right. So I want you to do that. And then once you do that, you burn that paper. I want you to sit down and write out, what is my vision for myself? What's my vision? So you can see it, because you got to read it, write it, and say it, and say it, and be it. So you got to see it. And if this is my vision, what do I need to do in order to make this happen? And commit to that. You deserve it, and the people that love you deserve that version of you. Okay, Mr. Veronic and Deja, you're going to help. You're going to help him. You can help him with that too. Okay? Alicia, yes, I sure will. Okay. You are welcome. Different sandalwood. I'm trying to get my. No, that's fine. It'll be fine. The sandalwood, Arabian sandalwood is still sandalwood. She's just. Mm-hmm. Yep, I sure will. You're welcome. Okay. Peace. All right, y'all. We have come to although we've come to the end of the road, still I can't let go. Yes, you can. Let that thing go. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get on with my day. I got some other things. I got errands. I got a lot on. I'm sorry, I do, honestly. But the way I'm gonna go ahead and take a 15-minute nap is crazy. But see, no, I'm not, because that is harmful. That is me working in opposition to my life. It was raining, and it might, I don't know, but the clouds, let me see. The clouds do seem gray. Dear God. So I'm here in Mississippi. Oh, I think the storm missed me. I think the storm missed me. Oh, Holy Ghost. I think the storm. Hell yes, it's come out of here. It's come out of Texas. Hey, it passed me by. It passed me by. I told the storm. The storm is over now. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm finna ease on down the road. I hope you heard something from someone else's message. If you didn't get a reading, I hope you heard something for your message that resonated with you. And whatever you heard, tell somebody else. Keep this thing going. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.